Los Angeles Rams training camp is in the books, and it's been a busy couple of weeks. There's been lots of headlines and stories about the Rams coming into this training camp and has continued all the way from July 23rd right up to here, August. And okay, we're talking in this video the biggest surprises from Rams camp so far. This is my list. If there's something on here that you think I missed, let me know in the comments below. Let's get into it. Biggest surprise number one, Matthew Stafford's back soreness. Depending on the Rams fan you talk to, there's different levels of concern about this. I'm at a 4 out of 10. I'm staying there. There's a little bit of concern, but I am trusting that Matthew Stafford will be ready to play at a high level week 1 versus the Texans. If you talk to other people, they might get concerned about him seeing a back specialist for the second time. There's, different levels of concerns there. So much concern that I'm actually seeing people talk about trading for Kirk Cousins, and I just no, that's not a thing. That's not going to happen. Okay, if for some reason Stafford can't go, Jimmy G will hold down the fort. That being said, I just think that what added weight to this story was that when Sean McVay originally said it was day to day, then he corrected himself and said he should have said it was week to week. And originally there was thoughts of him playing in the second week of training camp, but that didn't happen. Then it turned into he's now not going to be in the joint practices with the Cowboys. So we're still waiting on updates for the Matthew Stafford situation. If any do come, I'll make a video about it. I promise. If you're a Rams fan watching, I want to know too. As much as you do watching this, I want to know too what's up with Stafford's back. And because that's, like I said, I'm a 4. I'm a 4 out of 10 concern for Stafford's back. Let me know your scale of 1 to 10. How concerned are you about Stafford's injury? All right, my next biggest surprise is actually Nate Landman. Yeah, I'll admit when the Rams signed Nate Landman to, a very modest free agent contract, easily under the radar, easily the most under the radar signing that the Rams have made in a long time. But here he is. They're putting the green dot on him. He's doing press conferences, and then he's doing this. Boom! Get that ball out of there. Peanut punch out, as Quentin Lake said. Yeah, the more I learn about Nate Landman, the more I'm excited to watch him play in a Rams uniform. I think he has the potential to be a really high caliber linebacker for the Los Angeles Rams and have that consistent play that the Rams have kind of been missing since Ernest Jones departed. With Nate Landman joined with Omar Speights and other standout linebackers, this linebacking unit has the potential to be one of the biggest position groups of improvement for the 2025 Los Angeles Rams. Surprise number 3. The Rams might have their best tight end room ever. Anything I'm hearing about Higbee looking healthy, Terrence Ferguson being the rookie that he's hyped up to be, you got Davis Allen, who's apparently shown a lot of improvement, and Colby Parkinson is a trusted veteran tight end. The Rams have had some quality tight end play over the Sean McVay era. However, I think this room might be the most stacked tight end room, where you take a guy like Davis Allen, who he would maybe even have more opportunity on another team. But I like that he's with the Rams. I like that there's depth at that position. Big rig, Tyler Higgs looking healthy. Terrence Ferguson, hopefully he is the receiving tight end that we've been hoping that the Rams could get one of these days. And I think you just have to trust Colby Parkinson as, that seasoned veteran in that room that's going to stay healthy and stay consistent. Drafting Terrence Ferguson and adding Devontae Adams were key pieces to this Rams offense looking different, especially in the red zone for 2025. So I'm excited to see what it looks like. All this to say, the Rams tight end, it's been a surprise. I'm thankful for it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Which tight end are you most excited to see score a touchdown on Sunday? And speaking of touchdowns on Sunday, Konata Mumpfield, yes, the rookie wide receiver that the Rams drafted this year, is apparently having a great camp. The Rams have found productive wide receivers late in the draft. Mumpfield has the potential to be a very productive player for the Los Angeles Rams. Maybe not a ton early in the year. However, if he keeps putting strong practice performances together, learning his route tree, growing in his craft as a wide receiver, I could see him developing into a fantastic playmaker for the Los Angeles Rams, and I'm excited to see more from him. I think we'll see a healthy dose of him in the preseason, and he's probably my player that I'm most looking forward to seeing in the preseason. Coaches and players and fans have all been speaking highly of Mumpfield, and the impressive clips he's been putting together. I see the crowd cheering. Next biggest surprise is Kyren Williams. And you might be surprised that I'm surprised by Kyren Williams because he's Kyren Williams. But the reason why I'm putting Kyren on this video is just the maturity that we've seen from him. And he's always been a well-spoken individual. But from the end of last season to over the course of this offseason, we've seen Kyren doing a lot of media appearances. He's had some interviews. And he's had his chill vibe. And I love it. And he's in the middle of a contract negotiation right now with the Rams. And I love the way he's handling it. I love that he's still showing up. He's trusting that the Rams and his agents will, work out a deal. And I'm becoming more and more of a fan of Kyren Williams. I really think his best football is in front of him. I'm really looking forward to him in this 2025 season. I think he is an important part of this offense. He's worked really hard to get to this point, and you can tell he's continuing to work hard. And I think we're going to be surprised that we might see some burst runs that we haven't really seen from Kyren in the next 2025 season. But all this to say, Kyren Williams has done a great job handling his contract negotiation in a league that has people demanding trades or deleting social media accounts. Kyren has stayed pretty even keel. He's focused on his craft and developing as a football player and letting his agents handle it for him. And I think that's to be applauded. I'm also kind of surprised that his contract hasn't been done yet. I know when negotiating these multi-million-dollar contracts, obviously it takes time from the team's perspective and from the player perspective. But there was a part of me that was hoping his contract would get done prior to training camp. Now I'm hoping it gets done before the season starts. Will Kyren still play going into the season? It appears that way, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below about Kyren Williams. I think he's gonna be a fantastic running back for the Los Angeles Rams, and that's saying something for a franchise that has arguably the most storied running back legacy ever, with guys like Eric Dickerson, Marshall Faulk, Henry Ellard, Steven Jackson, right, Todd Gurley. And Kyren is well poised with a new contract to add himself into that list. I'm not sure where he's going to rank on that list, but be part of the list. That's definitely in Kyren's wheelhouse. And my final surprise of Rams camp observation is Byron Young. I think that this Rams D-line is elite. They're one of the best units in the NFL. In terms of a position unit, they might be the best in the NFL, right? With Jared Verse, Braden Fisk, Kobe Turner, and Byron Young. That being said, I think that Byron Young might be the most underrated. And, you see Ram fans packaging him together for picks, trying to get Micah Parsons or Trey Hendrickson or something like that. But I think that Byron Young actually has the potential to be kind of the cleanup on aisle scorer guy, right? Like, I'm talking maybe Braden Fisk goes and he, tackles the quarterback and causes a fumble. Byron Young, Agent Zero, picks and scoops and scores that touchdown. BY is going to have a lot of one-on-ones this year because people are going to be doubling other players on the Rams D-line. And it might be the reason why Byron Young wins the Rams some games this year. Agent Zero, we see you. We love you. Keep it going. Anyway, that's going to do it for me in my surprises of the Rams training camp. Feel free to let me know yours in the comments below so I can chat with you and chat with each other as well. Take a look. Those are some good reads. It's a good comment section. Feel free to like, subscribe, all that stuff. I will be doing a watch party for the Rams preseason game coming up on Saturday, and I would love to see you there. As always, go Rams, horns up, and peace out. Let's go Rams. Woo!